Let me take you to the economy. How has it been in the last 3 years? Your view of it. I mean, because you have a bird's eye view of Nigeria's economy, how it has performed. I mean, we entered into a recession almost just before the elections when oil prices crashed and there was the difficulty with income and all kinds of expenditure, and then you had the elections, the new government came in. I ask you particularly because I mentioned earlier that apart from the fact that you were a state helmsman for 8 years, you were in charge of the committee that peruses the budget for a very significant period of time as well. So you're quite familiar with it. You're also a chartered accountant. So you're familiar with figures. How have we done?
Well, they say we're out of recession. We went into recession when the price of oil went down. They say we're out of recession because price of oil has picked up. That's really not a positive way to look at, getting out of recession. The body language of the federal government also contributed.
How?
Capital flight, the body. You see, when you frighten investors, they take their money out, whether they are foreign or domestic investors. So initially and up to this very moment, I don't think investors really have this real confidence, in stability of government policy. That's one. Two, that politics is not being introduced into certain matters of national, the economy and national life. And once, people see this, they think twice before they come and put their investment, before, it's being classified one way or the other. And so the capital flight took billions of dollars of investment outside Nigeria. That largely contributed to the depreciation of the naira, and also, the country getting into recession. The agriculture productivity has gone down because of insecurity. Major large-scale farmers are afraid of going to farm so that they are not kidnapped.
Or killed by those moving crops.
Kidnapped or killed. So, opening up even the market, the import of maize have made all those who cultivated maize lose heavily in the last farming season. So, even if you are a domestic farmer, you are not sure of what the policy will be. The recent presidential trade 2 years where what was said is to open Nigerian market to American agricultural produce, people are already asking questions. Is it going to be worthwhile to actually go to farm? How are these? Is that not going to crash again? The prices. The prices. What I put in, can I even get what I put in? Not to talk of making a living. So we need to be very, very, very careful. The kind of policies that we put in place. One is that our policies need to be one that will spur domestic growth of the economy, and you can do that, by heavily, growing agriculture, by developing a mineral sector. Largely now it's a private, illegal mining, what they classify as, well, let me call it non-formal kind of mining. We need to look at that. That's an industry that can take millions. Even in power generation, when you look at it, the way we are generating power, we generate, we pull in one place, then we start redistributing. While pulling, you lose power. While distributing, you lose power. You don't look at, some places can satisfy the power need of that area from a local core. You don't look at it that way. How many thousands of jobs you create, by mining, and the sufficiency of power and other related, industry. So we need to break certain policies we have now in place that have economic bearing in such a way that localities endowed in one resource or the other, it can be economically viable to mine or utilize those local resources, spur economic development in that area, and add up to the national economy in one way or the other. So a whole lot of things, you know, that we need actually to do. But security is one, and stable government policy is another. And we must not be a confused government. One minister will say one thing, the next moment another minister is countering what the other minister has said. When your government talks, it should be one straight talk that people can plan on.